players exchanging just thank yous. Got some positivity going, and now we're gonna see. This is gonna be very one-sided, I think. So, Memento starting up. Actually, Team White is playing with their full roster. We haven't really seen their full roster that much since Memento really hasn't been playing that much for his team. But he is here now, rocking the Finnick. And now we have ball played into the corner. Pixcar actually with a little bit of a whiff. It's fine. So bumps his teammate. Picks Memento now into the 50. Now with an air dribble, going for the net. Actually gets. I may have been mistaken. Eli with an incredible air dribble and actually gets bumped into the power shot.
It looks like Pixar, he was waiting, he looked for the early challenge, and Eli just managed to turn the ball at the last second, allowing Team White to get that first goal on, allowing Vizion Black to get that first goal on the board. Sorry, I'm so used to saying Team White getting the first goal on the board. But here we go, 30 seconds in, Vizion Esports Black already up. Here we go, Panda faking it for Pixar, ball's gonna get cleared across. Now gonna be back over to Eli. Eli trying to maintain possession, passes it back to Sweepy, but Tunda will end up taking the ball instead. Tunda, he's the one who normally steps up for his team, and he's already looking for a demo to try and get this goal lead.
I think this goal lead will actually help Vizion Black so much because with that confidence, though, they are facing one of the best teams in Havoc and a incredible team in Havoc nonetheless. So they really need every single bit of confidence they get, and that first goal within the first 20 seconds or so will really help them out.
Exactly, but now, minute left on the clock, but we did see Team White lose the first game to Vizion Esports Pink, Vizion Esports Red, so it's not impossible for Team White to lose this season. However, they are still looking very strong, and they're definitely going to have to warm up into the series, as Panda apparently had just gotten back to his computer, so he has no warm-up going into this first game.
Definitely, I really can't tell how much practice is put in outside of Havoc, but inside of Havoc, they really haven't played with this roster that much, so could be a little bit of nerves if Panda goes for a shot. Riddick's actually backwards, but now Memento into the corner. Trying to go for a hit, actually misses it, but Pixar gets beat. You really don't see that often, Pixar getting beat to the ball, but now Panda on the wall. Tries to get a hit, and just barely misses it. And now goes for a hit, Memento now, in mid. Tries to hit over and gets dunked, Pixar with an incredible save.
Tunda trying to take possession. He actually passes the ball mid to Eli. Eli wasn't able to put the ball on target this time, but they still maintain the 1-goal lead. Team White still looking to warm up, but here comes Memento trying to maintain possession. He fakes it out one. He shoots, and that's going to be a goal. Pixar tried to double commit at the very end, but Team White already tying out this game, and now they're looking pretty strong.
This is an incredible showing for him. Even have Panda on the side, but he has confidence in his name. Goes for a shot around him, actually gets it. An incredible shot from Memento, just showing that if he hasn't played the team well, he still is an incredible player.
Here we go, 3 minutes left on the clock. Pixar 50s the ball across. Streamy trying to maintain possession, but Sweepy will end up taking the ball off of him. Pixar ends up monkeying back to the ball and is going to be taking possession back to the midfield line. Tunda looks for the shot. Memento trying to get back to it. He does get the save. Tied 1-1 here in the final series of the day. In game number 1, here comes Eli looking for the pass down. Pixar ends up whiffing, something we're not used to seeing. Definitely not looking like the MVP level performance we saw last week. Here comes Pixar looking for possession. Now going to be back into the hands of Pixar. 50's ball's going to 50 across. Back over to Panda. It's going to be high. Memento looking for the follow-up, trying to get his second goal. Eli's awkward and he can't get the save. Half the game left to go and Team White are up by 1.
I think Pix is really he doesn't have so much trust in his teammates again. Seeing a lot of double commits, a lot of just not trusting. He can't have trust in his team. Memento and Panda are incredible players. Memento is proving with 2 goals for his team.
And here we go, 2.5 minutes left to go. 3.5 minutes. Sorry, 2.5 minutes left on the clock. I cannot English here. We've seen a lot of amazing games tonight. However, we still got one more full series to go. Team White looking strong after the first minute. Now we're going to be back over to Memento. Memento into the air, looking for possession, isn't up, not being able to have the boost to follow his own touch. Pixar into the air, looking for the shot. Actually, he's going to be passed down mid. Panda goes for the ball. That's going to be a third man Sam. The net is empty. Sheepy just has to put it on target. It's going to be in. Tied game here between Vizion Esports Black and Team White.
I am so impressed with this Esports Black roster, keeping it close. So much mechanical prowess. He spins in the air, his confidence in his name, and top shelves that ball.
And we have to make sure that that third man there on Team White, it's happened in the past between Team White. Honestly, the only times they ever get scored on is when they send their third man up too far. But it shouldn't be too bad of an ordeal. Team White are already scoring goals, and they're already doing a lot. However, we do have to remember, Team White, when they faced against Team Blue, that was probably the only time in Havoc history that Team White have remained scoreless. So it's definitely something we're going to have to keep in mind. But oh my goodness, Sweepy's again getting a goal on the board.
This is just lack of third man rotation, and Pixar are playing just so. I don't want to say monkey, but he isn't playing as smart as we know him to be. He's an incredibly smart player, but he's just no boost, just jumping into the corner. I don't think he has so much trust in this roster. He thinks he could beat this roster without even trying, but he definitely has to try to beat this roster.
Pixacar is going to go to the back wall, trying to maintain possession. They're going to have to try and regain the lead here in game number 1. Pixacar again going for it. He's going to run out of boost. It's going to be over to Panda. Panda couldn't get a touch on the ball, and Tunda's going to try and clear the ball forward. Now back to Memento. Memento ends up missing a touch as well. It looks like all of Team White are extremely nervous at the moment, and I don't think they're nervous because it's a league play match. It has to be something else.
It could be something else. We do not know until the series is over, but we'll see. We'll see if they can perform to this. If Team Black want to win the series, they're going to have to try and win this first game. This first game is so important for them. You do not want to be in a situation where you have to win the next game or even have to reverse sweep. You always want to have that confidence going to every single game, and knowing that you took the first game is extremely important.
And every single team that has taken the first game has won tonight, so we're going to have to try and keep that in mind. Both these teams playing for seemingly the confidence booster from the game number 1 that seems to happen a lot in the Havoc Esports games.
Definitely, but we've also seen, for most times that even I've played Team White, and I've seen a lot of times that Team White are really good at just rebounding. They could lose the first game but still take the series, and I've seen that a lot with this team. They might just take a while to warm up. Once they do warm up, they are deadly.
Exactly, and it just looks like Pixacar at this moment in time, he's going to have to try and limit down the MVP level performance. Maybe he's confident from last week that he can just monkey for every single ball, but never mind, he's going to keep going for it, and that's going to be a tie game here with 25 seconds left.
He just shut your mouth. He said, I'm going to keep monkeying whenever I want, and jumps in front of his teammate to get the shot up.
Pixacar, though, that's the confidence you need whenever you're playing. If you guys don't realize, when you're playing at a higher level, or if you're a higher level player like Pixacar, high level in rank Bs, almost gotten B+ on a couple of occasions, he's somebody that realizes that if you're confident in your mechanics, you're confident in your decision making, you can win anything. However, that's not very confident. Ball's back into the middle, but it's going to be saved. Looks like Pixacar did manage to get back to it. Still a lot of uncharacteristic misses from the likes of Team White.
Definitely, I want to see... Pixacar always usually steps up. He's always playing at a par level performance, but I want to see somebody else on the roster step up. We've seen 2 goals from Memento, but I want to see the whole roster getting involved. I want to see Passes, Panda, Memento, Pixacar all getting involved in the plays.
Oh, we do have to remember, week 1 MVP was Panda. He managed to get the Game 5 OT goal to solidify Team White not getting the upset loss against the likes of Team Blue. Ball's going to bounce in the mid, but Tunda, again, not able to put power on a shot. We've seen it before where when it comes to the final shot in OT, sometimes he's just not able to put it in.
If they could be nerves within this overtime, but that shot should have gone in. He had the openest net ever, and he just couldn't get enough power on it to put the ball into the net. But now, counterattack from Team White now trying to get this goal. They've realized that they've thrown this game in overtime. I don't think this is the full extent of Team White, and they're showing it. Another goal, barely off the post. The accuracy is just failing Vizion Black.
Pixacar, look at that support from Pixacar. He knows that all Panda has to do is challenge that ball slowly and the ball will come straight to him, and he was ready. He was facing forward. If you guys want a tip for when you guys are playing the game, try to make sure if your teammate's challenging the ball, even if you don't expect him to get a hit on it, still face forward so you can get that free possession after the other team hits it over your teammate's head.
Definitely. Memento going for a shot, just barely off the post. Panda trying to follow up, and I haven't seen much from Panda this game. Just really playing solid back third man, trying to do whatever he can to fit within this team. But now Pixacar.
Panda, though, demoed. Pixacar, he gets out 50. Mento, oh my goodness, the balls on that man. He's just so consistent. He has no fear, and he's in front of his own net. But Tunda looking to win it here. Pando misses, and Esports Black will get the win. Oh my goodness, Esports Black Vizion Esports Black are going to look very confident here. And even though Panda is still going to be sad that he misses that touch, Team White, they managed to regain last week after losing game 1, and they're most likely going to do it again.
Maybe. We shall see. This game is very important. This will be, I think, the first time the team would have actually gone down 2 games. They'll have to pull a reverse sweep, so this is going to be incredibly important for this team. As Memento actually has a car switch, and instead of the Signal House Fennec, it's now on the NRG Octane.
Ball's going to hit to the backboard. It's going to be followed up here. Pixacar gets bumped, but this time he gets a touch. Apparently, Pixacar only doesn't whiff when he gets bumped. But here we go. Pixacar's going to go back to the backboard. He's going to be playing third man here with 0 boost. Mento looking to lose the 50-50. He's going to be over to Panda. Panda also on 0 boost. Team White are completely boost-starved, and Eli will open up the scoring once again.
I love this aggression from Team White or Team Black. They just, no fear. Top dogs in Havoc? No, we're the top dogs in Havoc. Just taking it to them.
That's what we like to see, though. 30 seconds off the clock. 1-0 for Vizion Esports Black, and it's going to continue to push forward. Team White, though, they managed to almost come back in that last game, and if they try to come back this game, we should see them try and take this series.
Definitely never count Team White out. They are just so good at this game. They can surprise anybody, any team. So never count them out. They're back on offense again. Pixacar trying to make a play. Pan a little bit far back. Actually doesn't get to the ball in time, and now Eli makes his way downfield, trying to pass to his teammate Sweepy. Actually, a 50 Memento. Memento is just so good at 50-50s. He had one, he almost kept his team out of the goal, and a 50-50 on the goal line last game, but gets one this game. Now Pando plays the ball over one, Pixcar going up, moves the ball downfield, so his teammate Memento just barely misses it, and ball bounces up. Now Eli up, testing Panda. Panda now on the back line actually gets a hit, taking his time group position for Panda. Now 50-50 the ball mid.
Ball going to be back to Pixacar. Pixacar ends up leaving the ball. It's going to be over to Memento. Memento apparently switching cars, not feeling great on the Fennec. Now it's going to be back over to Pixacar once more, taking possession. He's not putting on as much monkey on the defense. Tunda fakes it out. Eli with the second goal, and Blue Esports Black go up again.
This is tragic. 2 whiffs for these 2 goals. Just Memento cannot get to the ball here. Gets bumped, but he definitely should have that hit. Has enough boost to get to it.
My goodness, this moment in time, Blue Esports, sorry, it's going to take a while to get used to it. Vizion Black are going to continue to try and push forward and be the aggressive team, but now it's going to be back into the hands of Team White. Pixacar, we're asking him to step up once again as a member of Havoc. Team White definitely don't want to lose a series. However, if Team White do lose a series in league play, maybe it'll put less pressure on them as no one's expecting them to win every single series. It might help them win throughout the rest of the season, but Team White definitely going to do their best to get the goal. Pixacar single-handedly dribbling the entire team. Look at this right here from Pixacar.
What a great play for Pixar, but I want to bring up that point again about Team White losing a match. I think they've had a very long stint about not losing league play matches. So they have lost playoff matches, but they have not lost league play matches in a very long time. So I think it would actually help their motivation to just know that, hey, we're good now. We've lost a match. There's no stress anymore. It is very stressful trying to play and keep winning.
The last time Team White has lost a league play match was in the Season 4 league play, where they ended up losing to Team Purple at that time. And it was a very, very close series either way. Even Team White managed to beat the champions in Season 4 during the league play in a Game 5 9-minute overtime. Benji, you were part of that game. That was an amazing series in itself. But hopefully we see another one here as Team White. They haven't lost in so long. Don't expect to see it now.
Definitely. I've been bitter rivals with Team White for a very long time. Almost about a year now. Their roster stay the same. I've been on many different rosters, but they have had the same roster for a long time. But this roster they're just filling with chemistry. They played with each other for so long.
Panda gets a very low, nice 50-50. He gets the ball past 2. Looking to get the ball past 3. Panda shoots. He scores. Panda with the 1v3. Look at this, 50-50 beats 1, doesn't get phased, flicks the ball on target. That's what we like to see, Benji. Team White tied up 2-2.
Whatever nerves that man had there are non-existent anymore. That is the Week 1 MVP showing off his skill. Just beats every single player. 2 50s, 1 flick.
Here we go, though. Still tied at 2, despite the amazing goal that Panda has allowed us to witness here. Pixacar looking for the 50-50, and they end up not going for the ball. He gets for the second 50. It's going to pinch out wide and Mac. Now Memento ends up losing the 50 to his back left corner. Panda gets bumped. Tunda looking for the pass mid. Pixacar trying to maintain possession. Gets out 50, though, by Tunda. Now Pixacar monkeying across his own goal box. Pixacar trying to maintain possession. Flicks the ball up. Into the air. Fakes it down. Panda looking for an opportunity to shoot. Doesn't have one. Panda now into the air looking for the shot. Actually fakes it. Memento's an empty net. Can't get the double tap either. And it's still going to be tied at 2.
The accuracy plaguing Team White. I talked about it earlier. Any team can get prone to non-accuracy shots. We saw it in Academy, we're seeing it now against the top team in Havoc.
Sweepy into the air. Now back over to Pixacar. Pixacar looking like he's finally warming up into this series. Tunda gets the ball past 1, though. Looking to get a ball past 2. Ball's going to bounce out mid. It's going to be awkward for Memento, but he does get the touch. Panda looking to get the ball past all 3 again. He's going to get bumped out by Tunda. Pixacar looking for the double tap. It's not going to be on target, but he does get the ball centered over to Panda. Panda trying to maintain possession. Gets the ball past 1. Going to be over to Swoopy once again. It's going to be cleared around the field, and Memento will be the one taking possession.
Memento moves the ball into one of the defenders, which actually plays out to Panda. Panda beats 1, going for the double, just barely misses it. Memento with the shot, hits off the crossbar. Pix decides not to go for it, playing a reserve third man. But now playing back, trying to win time for his team. Barely misses the hit, and Pixacar with the whiff. That's the lead for Vizion Black. Sorry.
Pixacar going for the big boost and then missing both of the touches he wanted to go for initially. That's going to allow Blue Esports Black once again to take the lead. Team White are not out of this game yet, though. 50 seconds left. However, they're not looking like their normal selves.
This will be a historical game win if they can win this game, but not if Memento can say anything about it. Playing the ball downfield, trying to get this goal for his team, but 2 defenders end up blocking him.
Vixcar again pushes up too far as third man. That's going to be a third man Sam there once again from Team White. Now the ball going back out mid. Here comes Pixacar. Pixacar now back to the midfield line. It's going to be over to Eli. Eli gets the ball past one. Eli is opening up scoring for his team multiple times. Can he close the game? Pixacar pops the ball up. Panda, can he get another solo play? Looking to take the dribble. Gets the 50-50. It's going to go over to Pixacar. Pixacar looking for the double tap off the back wall. Saved away by Shweepy. 20 seconds left on the clock. Ball's going to bounce out mid. Over to Memento. Memento loses the 50-50. Here comes Panda. Here comes Pixacar. Loses the 50 once again off the backboard. It's going to bounce out high. 10 seconds left. Panda into the air. Passes it down to Memento. Can he shoot? No. Saved away at the last second by Tunda. Now Shweepy trying to take possession. Looking for the solo play. Ball will bounce up into the air. Will it be kept up? Panda almost own goals. That's 5 minutes left on the clock. Game 3 of 5. Do we see a reverse sweep or do we see the completion of a sweep? Team White haven't lost a single game since Team Purple, I believe week 2 of Havoc League play in Season 4. Do we see them get swept here? That's like, I honestly expected them to lose at least at some point, but never in a sweep. Ball's going to go off the backboard over to Shweepy. Pixcar hits the ball off the backboard. Looks like they switch cars. They end up double committing for that ball. Memento, as last man back, is going to have to be a little wary. Eli looking for the bump, but Memento, the smart man that he is, going in the air. Memento looks at the flip reset, looks to go under one, couldn't get back to it. Panda, he ends up not being able to get the touch. Sorry, Pixcar, not being able to get the touch. Pixcar switched out cars. Now it's going to be back over to Eli. Eli looking to get another first goal. If Eli manages to score another first goal and they win, I mean, Eli's honestly the MVP player from this team, in my opinion. But now, Memento playing it slow. Shweepy actually faking out Panda, flicking the ball up high, but Pixacar, of course, is going to be the first one in the air.
Definitely, any player, if they take the series, any player from this team could be an MVP, sorry. And he gets the shot, Sweepy, an incredible shot. Top corner, just 2 defenders in net. There were 2 defenders in net, and they both couldn't get to it.
Look at that, but it looks like another whiff on the backboard, it looks like, from Team White. Team White, honestly reminding me of Team Red versus Team Purple at the end of Split 2, where Team Purple could have honestly swept that series, but they just didn't know how to read the ball off the backboard.
Definitely, incredible goal. This team is stepping up, and if they take this, they could have contention to be a top 4 team, probably more than top 4. They took down what people consider the best team in Havoc. This would be incredible from them. Do you know the standings of this Team Black roster, or Vizion Black roster?
I do not. I can go look for that right now as you continue to take it away.
Got Pixacar booming the ball downfield, trying to push the effort, trying to get this aggression. Now, actually, pre-jumps Panda, but ball is off net. Now, Memento going for a little pop shot, but Sweepy has the save. Panda actually going for a hit now, plays the ball in the corner. Eli's so patient, just knows that they have time. They have all the pressure. Now, Tunda booms the ball downfield to Memento. Memento takes the ball into the corner and trying to do anything for his team.
Memento trying to take the ball over. It's going to be over to the side wall. Pixacar trying to maintain possession here. Looking to take it slow. Looking for the bump. It's going to bounce out mid. Saved away once again. Panda, though, can he put it on target? No, he ends up whiffing. That's going to be a double commit from Team White. Panda, though, is going to stay under the ball. Looking for the air dribble shot. It's going to be saved away by Eli once again. Tunda over now to Memento. Memento hits the ball off the backboard. Now going to be taken up by Eli. Eli ends up whiffing on the back line. We see nerves on both sides of the field. And to answer your question, Benji, it looks like Vizion Esports Black are currently 0-2. They have not won a single series this entire league play, and they might do so against the best team in Havoc right now.
Do you know if they're playing with any subs or anything? I don't think so.
They're not. This is the same roster.
This is an incredible upset. 0-2, about to take down the mighty Team White. Incredible. Something must be in there. Something must be nerves, because this team shouldn't be nervous. They are playing against an 0-2 team.
Ball back over to Shweepy. Shweepy puts the ball forward over to Tunda. Tunda trying to maintain possession, ends up giving it away. Here comes Pixacar. He's been the one to save his team so many times. Going for the air dribble pump. Saved away by Shweepy. Even the air dribble pump wasn't enough. Here comes Panda looking for the shot. It's going to be off target. Panda looking for the follow-up. It's going to bounce out mid. Pixacar now looking to try and maintain possession. Looks like he's going to get a poor touch. Ends up passing the ball back to Memento. Memento tries to pass it across to Panda. He's not going to be there for the read. Now it's going to be up to Pixacar to clear the ball down the field. Double commit from Esports Black. There's nerves on both sides of the field. Back over to Memento. Memento hits the ball at the backboard. To the backboard once more. Over to Panda. Panda trying to maintain possession. Flicks the ball over one. Eli is there. Going to clear the ball across. Now back to Shweepy. Clears the ball down the field. Memento into the air. He misses the backboard once again, but he gets the save. Memento trying to maintain possession. 0 boost left in the clock. And now the ball will be cleared over to the Team White offense.
Anybody watching, you are witnessing Havoc history. This team, let's do the unthinkable, and no, everybody ripped them off. I ripped them off. Beginning of the series, I said they could not lose this. They could not win this. 100%, they were losing this, and now they're able to take it 1:20 away from completing the sweep. Not a fan. Pixacar doing anything. Memento misses the net again. Just completely misflips past the ball. Now Pixacar going for the shot again. 2 defenders in net, gets the save. They're just playing so defensive now, trying to box up, sorry, and get these saves.
Esports Black, they can't box up now. That's how they were able to keep it close against Team White. But as we can see, no! Saved away! Memento will put the ball in the net. This series is not over, or at least this game is not over. Team White still trying to pull it back.
Memento finally hits them after so many tries. 4 tries. It's been a 25% shooting actually, but he finally puts in when it matters most.
Minute left in the clock, Benji. Everybody in chat, this is where you guys come in. Do we see a sweep, or is Team White going to pull it back, at least in game number 3? Memento popping the ball forward. It's going to be taken over by Eli. Now it's going to be back over to Sweepy. Sweepy gets the ball at the corner, gets an amazing pass mid, but Pixcar's just better. Takes possession. He actually loses possession. Ball's off the backboard. Memento there to take away Team White. 40 seconds left on the clock. The ball's going to bounce out mid. Now back over to Eli. Eli, he's been the one to help them out so much. Panda whiffs. Pixcar's awkward. Clears the ball out. Tunda's into the air. It's the ball at the backboard. Follow up from Pixcar. Memento gets a demo on the third. Tunda loses the 50 back to Sweepy. This is such a close game. Tunda looking for the follow-up. Gets a 50-50, but he ends up losing it back to Eli. Eli could double tap this in. Could he put it mid? Does put it mid, but Pixcar is going to clear the ball away once again.
Team White is beyond playing solid. They need somebody to step up. It might be Pix, but it has to be at least the entire team. At least the entire team has to start shooting their shots, playing better, but have to go in the overtime. This is such a stressful overtime for Team White. 1 goal. Well, actually, it's their second goal, almost off the post, but 1 goal will set a difference if they can keep this ball from touching or keep this ball onto the ground. Actually, the pass.
Off the backboard. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we got overtime. This could be history if Esports Black can score 1 more goal in this game. That would have been anticlimactic if it went in right off the kickoff. Wait, is it in? No, Memento saves it away. And he goes up, he passes the ball across, but Tunda is there. Looks for the long shot. Pixcar gets the touch. Oh my goodness, Team White are scrambling on defense.
Panda now backing up, has no boost, just moves the ball to him. Eli now keeping the pressure up. They know that to keep the pressure up. Team White is huddling up. You never see that from them. They're always so aggressive. Now, so much confusion from the team. Ball pops up. Memento, is he up? Memento, is he up? He is not up. He's playing super patient. He knows that they cannot get scored on. They cannot afford to get scored on. Now, Pixcar, a whiff from Pixcar. Now, Panda boosts the ball up. Pixcar now.
The backboard. Sweepy is up. He could win it all. Ball's out mid, saved away. Double commit. Pixcar now with the savior medal. Very different juxtaposed to his earlier games where he's the only one scoring goals. But now it's over to Eli. Eli backed out to the mid. The ball's over to Sweepy. He's awkward. Pixcar into the air, trying to maintain possession, looking for the redirect off the sidewall. We'll look for a pass mid. It's into the corner. No one's going to be saved away once again by Eli. Memento trying to maintain possession. Eli looking for the clear across. Look for the pass mid. It's going mid. Tunda. Pixcar gets the clear. That was such a scary situation for Team White, and Sweepy once again trying to maintain possession.
So many shots, so many saves. These teams are battling out. But
it's over! Eli gets the goal! Blue Esports Black pull off the upset. And look at this. Not only does that be a goal for Eli, Sweepy bumps out the last man. Team White are swept. Minute and a half left in the clock.